Eric with Mother.com with yet another quick educational video here, Saturday, May 8th, 2021. And we can see that Ethereum just recorded a fresh all-time intraday high. This is based on Coinbase numbers at 3686. A nice day there. But I want to show you the divergence in some of the major charts. So here on the weekly, definitely staging a move to all-time highs. And that is Ethereum. Now compare this with the chart for BTC, which I believe, and we all know, is the bellwether instrument. It controls the eventual flow of momentum up or down. Now you can see that while ETC is recording that high on the 4-hourly, there seems to be a slight move lower on BTC. Now whether it holds or not is to be determined, but just want to highlight that. Look, now I can draw a line connecting RSI highs, something like that, and you can see that it seems to be aware of this area. More importantly, I've talked about this area where we come to the 61.8 level on the 4-hourly or any time frame, but in this case a 4-hourly, and we seem to be respecting that area and we're pulling back. So that means it is meaningful, and it could be where things start pulling back. Now there's another line, so just bear with me because I might have to explain it. It is the line connecting the lows, and I'll draw it as such. Now you'll notice it connects the lows here and the lows there, but goes through these lows. Now we can draw it that way, a slight adjustment, because these lows here were the daily closing lows right there, and the market has not been back to those daily closing lows on the 4-hourly for BTC as of late April. It's another way of saying that, in a way, what the chart is telling us with that trend line is, in a sense, this should never have been on the charts. This price movement was a fake move, and the RSI should have been on the red line. All to say, if you use that trend line with that slight adjustment, and this is nothing new, the adjustment is something I talk about a lot. We can see that this was a pullback zone. There's resistance on this red line. And of course, we see that the market itself, I'm not doing it, you are not doing it. The crypto itself is doing it. So it means that as long as we are coming back to this area and the market seems to be respecting this area with the 2 lines of resistance. And I can also add a third line, not to make this chart too busy, but there's a line here where we recently broke down. This is based on my uniformity concept right there. And so we extend that breakpoint right there. So we can see that the market's been responding to this area. Now this chart is going to get busy there. And so we can see, I might have to take all those lines off, but we can see that if BTC goes on to roll over from around here on the RSI, and of course with price, if we roll over here, it might suggest that there's a pullback in store for all of these cryptos. Now, I should say, and I'm going to keep this simple, there's a way to cure this. There's a way that BTC can change all this. So we have that line there. Actually, let's go back to the previous colors so we can keep it consistent. So we have this uniformity line, number 1. Hope you can see it. Then we have the top side line. A search. And then we have the backtest red line. So as of now, the more we continue seeing resistance, the more it is suggesting that we should expect, from a swing trade perspective, prices drifting low. For BTC, and I would surmise that would also spill over to other cryptos. And I was saying the way to cure this is very simple. Just turn around, clear all these lines of the RSI, and you can have the prices screaming to the upside. Remember, there's a scenario that BTC can also take the opportunity and break out on the monthly and on the weekly. For now, though, the RSI is pointing down for BTC and the entire crypto landscape. And so it is. Eric Moore with Mother.com. Love light, light love. Namaste.